Hi. Now I am going to explain Linux command. So Linux is a OS as like window. Here, whatever the functionality we are able to do with Windows, we can able to do with Linux. Here I am going to explain the commands mostly used by the DV engineers. So these commands are essential to work with the code in Linux. So before that, in Linux architecture, there is a hardware. On top of that, we have a kernel. Kernel is going to control the hardware. So it is called as a heart of the OS. Okay. The interface between the application and the hardware. So on top of the kernel, we have a shell. There are three types of shells: bourne shell, C shell, and kernel shell. Okay. It is used to interface between the user and kernel. Okay. And one more feature of this Linux is file system. Here everything is arranged in a directory hierarchy. The top level directory is called a root. Null, we can call that as a slash. So one more thing is it is a case sensitive. Okay, now we move to the commands. So first pwd is the command used to tell where I am now. Okay, inside home, inside admin, inside labs, inside Linux practice. Now currently I am in the directory Linux practice. Okay. The next command touch touch. This command is used to create the file. I create the file in the name of file3.p. Next command ls to list the files and directories which is present inside the Linux practice directory. Okay, I already put a half header and a top half.b. Now I created file3 with the help of touch command. Okay. With the help of vi also you can able to create files. When you use vi file name, the file will be created and you can able to enter the text in the file. But when you use touch, you can able to create the file. Then to create a folder or directory, mkdir make directory. Okay, this command is used to create a directory. So the directory name is folder. By giving ls, you can able to see the files and folders. So folder I created, right? This one is here. Then along with the ls, we have different options like ls -a. When you give -a, it will give the hidden files also. Okay. So there is no hidden file. When you create a file with dot prefix, it will be hidden. Okay. Or internally there will be some hidden files. To view that, you have to give ls-a. Then ls-l. Okay. This. So for each file, it will give the detailed information. What are all the permission is given. Okay, and what is the size of each file when it is created. All these things will display. Okay. So here the permissions I will explain later. What are all the types of permission? How to give the permissions. Okay, I will explain that later. Now, there is one advantage of using this touch file. Okay, here I created file 3 December 29 at this time. Okay, assume that I created some file in some other date. Again, I opened that file and I modified something. I want to save the date when I modified that one. That means when I touch that file. Okay. So with the help of touch command, touch -t. First one is month. For example, I'm giving 12, okay, 30. Next one is date 30. Then hour 14. Then such last two minutes. File 3. again I am giving ls hyphen l here. See, for file 3 this date is assigned, okay, so that I can note down the date when I modified that file. Okay, that is one advantage of using touch command. Then clear is used to clear the screen. Okay. Then ls hyphen t, the files will be listed by modification date. Okay, based on file 3, the latest one. Before that, I created folder. So based on the modification date, it will display ls hyphen capital S. So here, based on the size, it will display. Okay. Then ls hyphen R, it will display in the reverse order. To give ls, it will display file 3 folder half header top bar. Okay. When I give ls hyphen R, it will be displayed in the reverse order. The next command is cd change directory cd folder. Okay, change directory folder. That is now currently I am in Linux practice directory. We want to get into the folder directory. Cd the directory name folder. You give that. See, now I am inside the folder. Okay, then cd space tilde. Okay, this is used to move to the home directory. When I do this, now this is my home admin. This is my name. If user is I give as my name, it will display my name. So now this is my home. Okay, inside the admin, I created lab. I created Linux practice directory. So inside the Linux practice, I am now working here. Okay. So now we move to the home directory. Okay. Again, I want to go back to the directory where I am working with. So cd space minus, that is our hyphen. If you give, it will move to the previous directory where you worked on. Again, I went to the folder directory. Okay. Then cd double dot. It is used to move one level up. This one. Now this is my location. I am inside the folder. I am giving cd space double dot. Okay, that means I am moving one step back. That is now I am in folder. It will move to the Linux practice. So I want to move 2 step back. Okay. So you can give cd space double dot slash. This means that it is move one step back. Again dot dot slash. So it moves 2 step back, so that I came to admin now. Okay. Again, if I want to get into the Linux practice directory with the help of cd, so I will do ls to see the directories inside this. So lab, I am getting into lab. Inside labs, if you give a tab, it will display. If there is only one folder, it will display. Okay. Otherwise, if there are multiple folders, if you type of first one letter, okay, whatever the words match with that letter, it will display when you press tab. So now I get into Linux practice. So I enter. Okay, see, I got this. Now I am in Linux practice directory. Then to move to the root, cd space slash. Okay, and you give this, it will move to the root. So this is the top of all the directories. This one we can call as a null or root or slash. Okay. So inside that we have different directories. Different files are there. So generally we can classified as regular files, directory files, then device files. Regular files are the files which is available inside the home. Inside the home, the username will be there. Here it is admin. Inside that I created a lab. Inside that I created a Linux practice and I am working with that. Okay. So the code, data, everything will be available in the home. This is regular files. Then directory files like bin. Inside the bin directory, it contains the binaries to run the Linux. And lib. To take lib, inside the lib contains the library required for the system files. And if you see inside the etc extra, configuration files of various software will be there. And it is here I am working with the Zigbin. If in a real Linux you have a tools, so inside that tool will be installed. Then we have a boot. Inside the all files required for booting the Linux, it is available. Then DEV. Okay. Inside DEV, files for the devices are available. Now again, I want to go back to my Linux practice directory. So I give just cd hyphen to move to the previous directory where I am working with. The next command, we are going to see creating with multiple directories. So I already told mkdir is used to create the directory. Okay, now inside a folder, okay, nothing is there inside the folder. So here I want to create multiple directories. So mkdir hyphen p F1, capital F1, capital F2, capital F3. So I want to create 3 directories as F1, F2, F3. Okay, with the help of this command, you can able to create the directory. In real Linux, it is displaying in blue color. Okay, the folders will be displayed in blue color. Okay, now 4 directories are created. Okay, now going one step back, means now I am inside a Linux practice. From here, I want to create a folder inside the folder. Okay. Let's see, mkdir hyphen p folder. Inside that, I want to create folder 1. Okay. Inside that, I want to create folder 2. Okay. So this, by using this command mkdir hyphen p, you can able to create a folder inside a folder. Okay. Now I have this folder already. Inside that folder 1 is going to create. Inside that folder 2 is going to create. Okay. Let's see here. Folder 1 is there. And you get into folder 1. Folder 2 is there. Okay. Yeah, again I came back to the next practice. I want to create a folder and I want to get into that folder. So to create a folder, mkdir you can use. I'm getting the name of folder 1. Okay, to get into the folder, the command we have to give cd folder, right? So multiple commands we cannot give directly. So you can use semicolon to split the multiple commands in a single line. Now see, folder 1 is created. Okay. Now I am inside the folder 1. Then next cat command. I came back to the next practice. cat use command to display the text which is present inside a particular file. Okay, next, now I want to see the content of the half adder.p. Cat adder.p. This is the code present inside that file. So with the help of cat command, you can able to see the content here. Okay. Then now I'm creating a file, okay, and I want to put the text whatever I am typing in the terminal. Okay. So with the help of cat command, this greater than operator to push the content whatever I am going to type now after this. Okay. So file 3 is empty. So if you can use file 3, or you can, if you give file 4, automatically it will create file 3.v. Okay, after pressing this, you can able to enter the content. Okay. Include half header of then after enter you give control D to come back to the command. So help of cat you can able to see the content which is present inside the file 3.p. Okay. Going to include half header and top half into this file. So this whatever I am writing inside the command in the command line, it is loaded to the file. Now I want to add some more lines. The same command if I give, okay, if you press the arrow mark up arrow, automatically whatever the commands you typed earlier that will come. Okay. So if I use the same command and if I type something below that, it will be overwritten. Okay. So to append a new line, I have to use this one, double greater than. Okay. Design header. This line I want to add below, going to include half header and top half into this file. After the center, control D. Okay. This one. Now you give cat command, cat file 3.v. So these two lines are there. Okay. Next, this cat is used to concatenate two files. Okay, now have half header.p and half.v. The content which is present inside the two files, I am going to move to file 3. Move as a copy. Okay. So cat half header.p, then top dot top half.v. Okay. Then greater than symbol, that is I am moving these two files to file 3.v. You see here the content of half header and top half is loaded to file 3. Here I used only single greater than operator, okay, so that it is override the existing one. Already we have these two lines, right? So these two lines are override by this one. If I use double greater than, below these two lines, this will be appended. Okay. Then next we are going to see about copy command. So now I want to copy the content of file 3 to some other file. Okay. Can give cp. First one is source file 3.b. Destination. I want to create a new file and I want to copy the content means then create file 4.b. Okay. See inside the file 4. Okay. What are the contents available in file 3? It is there in file 4. Okay. Then we can able to copy the folders also. See there. Now we have two folders. One is folder and another is folder 1. So inside the folder we have many things like folder. Inside the folder I have F1, F2, F3 directories, fold 1 directories. Okay. So inside fold 1 is there. Okay. Now I want to copy the content which is present in the folder to folder 1. cp define P R F. P stands for preserve, R stands for repressive, F stands for force. Okay, this is why I am giving these options means. So when I give these options only, I can able to copy the subfolders, that is subdirectories and the files which is available in the directory to a new one. Now source is folder and destination is folder 1. Okay. Here and now I am going inside the folder 1. I copied folder to the folder 1. Okay, so if you get into the folder, all these files. Here, if I mention slash, it will copy the content which is present inside the folder and it will load it inside the folder 1. Okay, there I give just a folder, so it just copy the folder and its subdirectories and it put directly inside the folder 1. Okay, then next we are going to see about move command. Okay, then one more thing, copy you can do in any location, from any location to any location, which I will explain with example. Okay, now I want to copy this file 4 inside fold 1. Okay. So cp file 4.b, this is source, and where I am going to copy this one inside the folder slash fold 1 is there. Okay, fold 1. Here I need to copy that file 4. Okay. Okay, right. Now it is copied there. Just we'll go into that and we'll check it. File 4 is copied here. Okay. In the same way, you can also do for the directories. Okay. And going back to the working directory where it is Linux practice. It is in Linux practice. Okay, next we are going to see about move command. So this move also is used for rename. Okay. Okay. I want to change the folder one name as a new folder. So move, actually it is moving the content. Copy is just a copy. The actual thing will be available as it is. Just take a copy of it. But move, it will as like cut and paste. Okay. So move sources folder one, where I need to paste this inside the new in the new folder. So folder one is not there. Okay, new folder is there. If you get into the new folder, whatever the content is present inside the folder one, it is available here. The same way you can able to move the files. For example, let's practice now. Okay, I want to move file 4, okay, uh, inside folder 2. So move folder, inside that I have fold 1, inside that I have fold 2. I want to move the file 4 inside the folder 2. Here file 4 is not available here, it will be there inside the folder 2 is there here. Um, Now inside the fold 2 I have file4.p. Okay, inside fold 1 also I have file4.p. Okay, and assume that I am copying this file, I am moving this file 4.p to inside the fold 2. Okay, so the file 4 is already exist there. Okay, if I move with the same name, it will be overwrite. Okay, so it will, I need to I need the tool want to ask if the same in a same name, if two files are exist, it should ask me whether I want to overwrite or not. Okay. So you can use move hyphen I the file 4, this one where I have to move inside file 2. So file 4.p is already existing in file 2 directory. Now I am moving this file 4.p into file 2. So if I give this command, it will ask me whether I want to override or not. Okay, if I didn't give, it will automatically override the existing one. Okay, which is present inside the fold 2 is override by this file 4. It is asking override fold 2 slash file 4. If you want to override, you can give yes. If you don't want to override, you can give no. Yeah. Okay. Then next, to clear this, we are using clear, right? that we can alias C clear. Okay, if you like this, that I check and tell you. Different shell, we have different commands for this. So I will let you know this one later. Okay, next we are going to see remove command. So RM file LSN folder. That file is new. So delete file 4. Okay. So RM file name. File 4 directory is removed. So in the same way, you can able to remove the directories also. Now inside this, I have a folder to directory. Okay, I want to remove this directory. Okay, rm hyphen rf the directory name. So if it is an empty directory, you can give rmdir directory name. If a directory contains subdirectories and files, you need to give hyphen rf. Then only you can able to remove the files and subfiles of the directory. Okay, that fold 2 is removed now. So here you should be careful in deleting. If you do remove command, it will be permanently delete from the memory. Okay. The remaining commands I will explain you later. Thank you guys.